One of the clearest signs that Bitcoin is being bought by fewer, larger players and stored in a smaller number of addresses is the timing of the divergence between Bitcoin and the number of new Bitcoin addresses. It began right here after the launch of US Spot Bitcoin ETF, which has been a major gateway for institutional adoption. Take BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin ETF, for example. It currently holds around 664,000 Bitcoin, which is roughly 3.17% of the total Bitcoin supply. But here's the key detail. Those coins are spread across only about 555 addresses, each holding up to 1,200 Bitcoin. That's a huge amount of Bitcoin being stored in a very small number of wallets. The Bitwise Bitcoin ETF has also disclosed its one and only Bitcoin address. It holds around 38,700 Bitcoin, or 0.18% of Bitcoin's supply. And this pattern is not limited to Bitcoin ETFs only. We're also seeing it with something called Bitcoin Treasury companies. These are corporations that hold Bitcoin as part of their reserve strategy. Firms like MicroStrategy, Tesla, and Nexon have added Bitcoin to their balance sheets in place of cash. MicroStrategy alone holds 580,250 Bitcoin, which is about 2.76% of all coins that will ever exist. And 87.5% of MicroStrategy's holdings are stored in just 491 Bitcoin addresses. So what we're seeing today isn't just institutional adoption, but also a consolidation. More Bitcoin is flowing into the hands of a few large players who are holding these coins in a relatively small number of Bitcoin addresses. And if institutional inflows continue, which we happen to think should be the case, then this trend may only accelerate. So while the number of new Bitcoin addresses is falling, that doesn't necessarily mean the bull market is over. This time really is different because it's not being driven by retail hype, but by institutional capital with deeper pockets and longer time horizons. And as that capital continues to flow into Bitcoin, we could very well see Bitcoin's market cap grow as fewer addresses control a larger share of the supply.